So I do have a bit of a leadoff question, Gary, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. And this is one that isn't necessarily Chat GPT, because we talked about so much, about your own personal experience, what it's like to be an attorney, what it's like to be on the other side, to hear all this stuff. And like you said, try not to store it in the most difficult case, and in the world of lawyer jokes, you hear all these different things. And you guys, even the description, it sounds like you guys go through a lot. So, what do you wish more people knew about like you or your profession?
That's a good question. For me, I wish people knew more, and we talk about it and stuff, but how hard I work at being a great lawyer and being a great trial lawyer. I spend so much time doing it. It's my passion. I've been doing it for so long. I'm doing it at night, weekends. I'm always reading things. You just look around the world, you're like, hey, how could I use that to help? And you're also trying to check yourself. Wait a minute, I got to give good advice to that client. I can't do, wait a minute, they want me to do this. You know what, I got to tell them the hard advice. You know what, you don't want to do that. I get more thanks for when I tell people no, or they can't do it, or this is going to be too hard. And later they say, I didn't want to hear it, but thanks for telling me that. So you got to honor being a lawyer, putting the client's interests first, giving them candid, straight lawyer advice. So I work hard at that. And it's hard to get through. It's an intangible. No one wants to, everybody works hard. No one wants to say, oh, I work hard, blah, blah, blah. But it is true. And I really take it to heart, really take my duties as a lawyer to heart, which is dovetailing into what I would say about the profession. The lawyers' jokes are a joke. And lawyers are their own worst enemy. The lawyer stories you see about the guy stealing money from his clients, or doing a terrible job, or not returning calls, or lawyers give themselves their own bad rep, and a few bad apples ruin the whole bunch, and get blown out of proportion. But I wish people knew the degree to which the bar regulates itself, the degree to which lawyers and judges and law schools work really, really hard to make sure that practicing licensed lawyers are regulated and overseen, and we require 15 hours a year in legal classes. We have ethics complaint procedures, so if a lawyer is doing something wrong, you can complain about it, and there's a vigorous system. I'm a part of that system where we investigate it, we look at it, we hear the lawyer's side, we look at these things, and then we either give them ethics violations or admonishments, or they get taken up to the Supreme Court. So it's not perfect, and lawyers don't regulate themselves perfectly. But in terms of a profession that is not federally licensed, like doctors, FDA or pharmacists or stuff, for a practice, a profession, I think in the states I practice, and in all states, the bar really does a good job in regulating itself and trying to maintain the integrity of the profession.
Gary, I don't think I could ask for a better answer than that. If I've taken up so much of your time, would you like to plug anything or give a shout out to anybody?
Well, nope. Burgerlaw.com. That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
We'll put up
David.
everything, everybody. Gary, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
All right.